I'm trying to figure it out.
Hello, hello.
Hello. All of a sudden, I was gonna go turn it off, and then the little button to remove. It was like, oh my god, we're.
But, before we jump in, I have to say, Jay, bite your tongue. He's asking if we're going to get demerits for being late. Jay, come on, dude.
Hey, now come on. It is both of our fault. Walter and I haven't chatted for a little while. And so we were playing catch up, and then we're like, we couldn't find the intro video. So we're like, oh, well, then we're just gonna go right into it at 6 o'clock. Well, then at 6:01, I'm like, oh, here's the video. So should we just start? Oh well, here we are.
Yeah,
We
we
tried.
made
We tried tonight. We were playing catch up and gossiping, and then, yeah, here we are.
Oh,
Somebody
and the
had to call
chat's
us out.
full.
Somebody had to call us out for it.
Yep, yep. And it just so happened to be Jay. Hello,
Yeah.
Jay.
Hello, hello,
And hello,
Jay.
Pam and Brandon and Luann and Anne. Hello, Anne and Kara. Hey, Kara. Miss Shalana's in the house. Hey, Shalana.
Pam.
And
Pam.
Sandy, Pam, and Amanda. Hey, friend. And my sister
Jim.
Brenda. Jim.
Jim must have been saying we can hear because in the midst of that, I'm like, oh, I forgot to mute my mic, and here I am back in the back coughing, and like I almost started like, yeah, I didn't mute myself.
Oh,
Hey,
Jay, I'm only teasing you.
yeah, we get it. We totally get it.
Hey, Candy.
So
Oh, oh, Sean. Candy said she has it written down that we were late.
that we were late. Not just me. She said that you were late. Both of us, I think, get the hall. We get a hall pass for pink hall pass for that one.
Oh, funny. Well, we have some fun projects in store today. Really, that are focused mainly on the consumables
Yeah.
from the past release.
Hmm.
So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think we have. Hey, Brianna. We have some, I think, some fun takes on them and some different ways on how to use them. So,
I do. And we had a discussion kind of end of year, beginning of the year as a team of just different things of um some things that maybe Christopher hadn't seen us use very much or see the team use very much or Men of Monroe or the team. And so I think we pulled out some of those tonight just to give some little takes on those and hopefully we can do more of that with some of these products. Um, I texted you, so I don't know if we're allowed, but we're gonna just say it anyway. I hadn't heard, so you will see a little change in focus for Men of Monroe. We do have a new thumbnail, so we put up a little new thumbnail. So hopefully you guys like the new look. And then you're gonna see us focus on subscription products and a little bit more weekly focus amongst all the teams between that do the lives. So that will all start next week. Walter and I were given liberty this week to kind of grab what we wanted and do what we wanted until we get in the groove for this year. So yeah, we're excited with the new format.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I think we're going to have some fun tonight.
Should we
April.
go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying hi to April who came in.
Jay's like, go live whenever you'd like.
I know.
All right.
I figured he was tired of me giving him a hard time.
Yeah. All right,
Jay,
let's
if
head
I
down.
pick on you, it means you're good with me. So that's a good thing.
Exactly. And we don't mind being called out either. Recenter just a little bit better tonight here. All right. Man, it looks so colorful with just all the paper.
I know, doesn't it? Yeah.
We haven't done a live like this really, have we? Where we've just like we don't have a stamp set. We're not even using any stamps. Well, we could have if we wanted to, but like it's not in our little deal.
Yes. Yep. It's not. No. So I only used I did use a sentiment from a stamp set, but that's the only stamp that I used. Yeah.
Um, who asked that? Sandy? I have no idea. I put Shawn at Manly Made Minute, and now it changed to Broccoli pretending to be a billion on my name.
That's what Penny goes by. So it must have reverted back to
It
her.
must have grabbed pennies when I flipped back from the video or something. Who knows? I've just seen who can catch the little details. All right.
Oh,
Do you want to
funny.
do you want to start?
Sure. So tonight, really, the focus is on three products that we're using: the Cozy Quilt washi sheet, and what's cool about this is it's foilable. So both
Mhm.
Sean and I foiled the washi, and you'll see what that looks like. I think it's a lot of fun. We're also using, it's hard to see because I cut up my cards in the background, but we're using the foilable acetate sheets. And I know Sean did something fun with the acetate, and
I
I
did.
did something a little different as well. So we'll share that with you. And then we're also using the sewn together duo foil panels, the foilable panels. And those had both these graphic ones that I think are really cool and have like a vintage vibe to them, as well as the quilt panels. In addition to that, I did use some foil. I used magical shattered glass. I also used some of our heat resistant vellum. I used the poppy flowers die set. This is honestly one of my favorite ways to make flowers. And I used a sentiment from the Stitched with Love stamp set.
My little add-ons that I added for tonight. I'm using the Bottled Blooms cutting die, so I can use the flowers and the stems and a couple butterflies from it. And I love this one. I just anything jar, florals kind of stuff. I love this one. So not used the jar yet. Then I'm using some aqua pigment watercolor paper to do little mixed media spray stuff on. And then I'm gonna mount mine on the way my card is done tonight. I need to mount it on a card panel because I know not always do we do that. So I have the pre-folded card panels from Brutus Monroe that I'm gonna mount my card on. And I used on the paper, I used the sewn together dual foil sheets, but I used they're all cut apart now because I've been using them. So I used the sheet that had the four cut aparts on mine with the acetate.
Cool. And so for my card for tonight, I had used one of those cozy, the quilt backgrounds on this card. I used the washi. I went ahead and foiled it. Pam, I saw your question. Shawn and I will actually talk about that. So I foiled those washi strips and I put it onto some heather cardstock and made a bow. And then I used the acetate. I put some vellum onto the back of it, and I made these flowers that I think are really, really cool because you just see it's like a flower made from the pattern on the acetate. And I put a button in the center, and I made a bunch of these flowers just because they're easy, they're fun. And if you didn't want to use vellum, you could always put it right onto some colored cardstock. But they make fabulous flowers that have some nice shine to them.
I like that. Yep, I love that. Um, Mine, I did one of the card panel cutouts from that duofoil, and then I die cut um, the middle out with the pattern and stuff on it. So what I did is I figured out where I was cutting it. Then I cut the same out of my card panel so that I have kind of this inlay with the acetate going over it. And
I
then if you
love
look at
that.
the acetate, it is foilable acetate. So this one's the sew patterns, I think it's called, or sewn patterns. And so I foiled it in pink. And I also foiled the because it's a foilable panel, I foiled that as well in pink. And then I just overlaid my flowers and stuff so it kind of has that overlay kind of feel on it.
Nice. That is really cool. Great idea.
Yeah, just a fun way to use the acetate, you know.
Yep. Yep. Nice. So, Pam, to answer your question about foiling the washi, what I did is I cut it basically similar to what Candy said. I measured out, like, I knew that I needed so many rows of the washi to do what I was going to do. So I measured that out to have my foil fit it. I did cut off this like the top and bottom white part, and then put it through the. I have the Gina K fuse, so put it through the fuse, and honestly, it came out fabulous. That was using the shattered glass that I had mentioned, and it's really cool. It just adds that nice little bit of sparkle. Hey, Isis.
Hello, hello. Welcome, new team members, by the way. We appreciate you guys popping in and
Yes,
hanging with us this evening. We've got some awesome new team members this year that we're so excited about.
absolutely.
I forgot to mention, I am using some chroma sprays. So I'm using Leafy Green. I think this is the Oz Dust, one of my faves. And then Turquoise and Bumblebee Yellow. And these are what I'm going to make my flowers and leaves and things out of on the watercolor paper. Walter, I just went and shopped yesterday, and you and I have talked about this several times last year. So I just bought a whole bunch of new aqua pigments, and I think you and I need to focus on some watercoloring coming up,
Sure, that sounds good.
and the colored pencils and Gamsol to get you to do that because we've
Yes. Yes, you need to give me that little kick with the Gamsol because I still haven't used it.
yeah, see, okay, so we're gonna put a focus on that. If whatever, I don't know what we've got coming up for next week yet, but we'll work something in there in the next couple of weeks.
Sounds good.
You need to do a video, Shawn. Pics don't capture it. Are you talking about my Isis my card? Are you talking about the cards at the video? The pictures don't capture it. I missed what they were talking about.
Oh, I think that what she meant is like pictures don't do it justice. You can't really see the nice acetate opening
Oh, yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
in the pictures. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I took that.
Yeah, because even like when I did the team picture for this week, it just doesn't, you don't get the gist of it.
Yeah, yeah. Isis, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to put words in your mouth there. Yeah, Amanda's excited for some watercoloring. Nice.
They've got some new great colors that have come out, and I went and grabbed some, the penny and some really shimmery ones and some cool ones. So,
Oh, the penny is one of my favorites.
oh, and then the aqua pigment of it, I'm like, oh my gosh.
So, did you do your foiling in advance, or are you going to foil tonight?
I'm gonna foil tonight. I was
Okay.
going to, but I haven't done it yet.
Okay. Yeah, I foiled in advance just to because knowing me, I figured it might help save me some time. So,
I probably should have, because knowing me, it'll jam now or something on me. I've dabbled. I'm not the most experienced in that foiling department, but I have dabbled, so I can get the gist of it. But my luck, it'll crinkle up on me or something.
yeah. So, in making these flowers, what I did is I chose one of the acetate panels. Then I have some double sided adhesive sheets. I found that was the easiest way to be able to get the vellum onto the back without like seeing any kind of glue or anything like that. So I put the double sided adhesive sheet onto it. Then I stuck our vellum behind it, and then just cut them right out using the dies from the poppy die set. And I think they're really cool. They're fun. Ooh, candy, nice.
I
Sean,
was just gonna comment on that. I got
yeah,
my new one is sitting. I'm gonna use it for the first time tonight.
Sean got one of those.
Black Friday sale.
Yeah, I have still been resisting going to an electric die cut machine. Um, I don't know. I like the hand crank.
I do too. I honestly, because it's reliable, but like I tried Sandy and Colette's. I think it was Colette's actually. I don't remember, but the Mini Empress and they gave it to me for a couple weeks to try. I'm like, oh, like hands down. Sandy or Candy's right. That machine is literally a game changer.
Mm,
I finally unpacked it and plugged it in, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna use this tonight.
nice.
I feel like I haven't done like this kind of stuff. I don't know. Maybe I have. I just feel like I haven't gotten the down and dirty stuff for a while.
Um,
Just spraying and mixed media stuff kind of. I feel like I
oh,
haven't.
gotcha. Yeah. No, that's true. We had been really focused on a lot of stamping as of late. So
Yeah, yeah.
this is a nice change.
Well, this is what happens when they give us free liberty.
So in making my strips for the bow, I like the idea of putting the washi onto the cardstock just to break it up a bit so that it wasn't pattern on pattern. And you'll notice tonight I'm actually using a background from the acetate set rather than the panel set just to do something different. But I put it onto the cardstock. And then if you have any kind of just a round tool, all you have to do then is just use your thumb and just curve it, and you're going to get that nice curve that you're looking for a bow. Most of you probably already know that, but just in case it's helpful.
God, I almost feel bad like using this for the first time and like marking it up with that first pass of die cuts.
Oh, that's always, yeah, like when you
Oh,
hear the crinkle of the plates a bit, all the crackling.
yes.
Hey, Christy, how you doing today?
Hello. Isis has the Alta New Blossom. I haven't heard of that one actually. I need to recut that one, don't I?
Hi, Annie. Yeah, the Blossom's been around for a little bit. It's a smaller one, but so many people really like it. A little bit of glue there so I can hold each of those ends in place.
Hey Annie. Long time.
Now, is that Annie Collins?
I think it is, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I think so because I think that's her emoji.
Oh, I don't see an emoji.
For the profile picture?
I don't see a profile picture.
Oh.
I just see the names in the chat.
Oh, maybe it's just moderator function then.
Oh, that could be. Hey, Anthony, nice to see you. It is.
Another one.
Hi, Shanna. How are you? So then, just to make it a little bit more fun, I'm just going to do a diagonal cut here.
I need the shim on this. This is not quite going through.
And on this one, I want to go the other way.
That watercolor paper is just thick enough where it's just not going all the way through.
Teammate Annie. Hey. It was your username that threw me off because I'm so used to seeing Annie C. Now that I have it in the shape I want, I'm just gonna put a little bit more glue to hold that in. Good to hear.
I didn't say hi to Shanna. Hi, Shanna. I heard you say it. I was die cutting. Hello, hello. That's what it is here. What Anthony, when I was coming home, it was like, well, we're a little bit warmer than that. I think it was 27 degrees when I was coming home tonight.
Oh,
I know.
wow.
However, I was talking to Scott on the way home. He's like, "It's freezing here. It's 34 degrees." I'm like, "Oh, well, you're not much warmer than we are here." How's that going for you?
Where you're like, dude, that's nothing compared to
Oh,
here.
I was like, "Oh, good for you."
Okay.
But the snow's almost all gone, so we really don't have much snow or ice left, really.
Well, that's good. You know, we've been really fortunate. We have not had a lot, knock on wood, and they were thinking there was going to be a storm coming close to us this weekend, but I think it's going to stay far enough south that we really shouldn't be too impacted by it.
Now, you guys get snow, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep. But I have to say, the last couple of years, certainly not as much as we used to. I mean, growing up, there used to be a lot of snow when we were kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, same. Blizzard after blizzard after blizzard for us back in North Dakota.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was nothing to have it drifted up to your rooftop after a blizzard many
Mm,
couple times a year. You don't
yeah.
see that even in North Dakota back home anymore, really. You just don't see storms like that much anymore.
Hmm. Yeah. Amanda's like, no snow. So Amanda lives in Salem, Mass, which is probably about 35 minutes north of me. Um, so yeah, she can concur. We've been pretty lucky.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Amanda. The wind has been really bad this year. Yep.
50 in Florida. Now, Annie, is that typical this time of year? Is that kind of like what part of Florida? Is that typical or is that chilly? Scott seems to think his 34 is way too cold for what he should be getting in Atlanta. So I just have to keep saying that if he's watching. That's what he gets for I'm not moving back to Minnesota. Okay. Same temperature right now. However, you don't get the snow and ice. Like you don't have to deal with that stuff.
Yep. Oh, cool, Anthony. Yeah. So Anthony's brother lives in Taunton, which is probably about 40 minutes south of me. So cool. I am just holding this firm to make sure that my glue is going to stick it all down for me.
Oh my gosh, you're going to be way ahead of me.
Well, you know, like I said, perhaps I should have waited and like done my flowers, but I had already like, you know, I did a whole like acetate sheet, so I didn't want to do more flowers necessarily since I already had some. Perhaps I can make a second card,
There you go.
make one on the fly.
So full disclosure, I did not use the stem die. It comes out really small. Like it is tiny and it was hard to get out. So I just took and cut mine for my stems. So I just took my paper and just tried to cut kind of thinner strips um, rather than die cut it.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're right. Like those stems are so thin, that's probably just as easy to do.
Well, and it just kept ripping on me and sticking in there. And um, I mean, if I'm doing a really delicate card, I probably would be, and it's sticker paper, right? So with this watercolor paper. So I just was like,
Mhm.
I would do it on a different card probably, but
Yep. Sandy, yes, exactly. I just used the glue, so I had my two separate parts of the bow. And since there's a flower that's going in the middle, I knew that, like, this section wouldn't really be seen. So yes, I just glued one down, glued the other, and then I just added some extra glue behind just to get it to stay down there. And it's doing the trick, so I'm pretty happy about that. I just want to make sure that it's... Okay.
I'm telling you, this little buddy back here is a little game changer. Holy man.
Oh, don't make me spend more money.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's not cheap. The big one, holy man, the big one's like $500.
Wow.
I know. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna foil my acetate. And where'd it go? Because I pre-cut a piece of foil, and of course it probably blew off my desk somewhere. Let's just cut another one. Full disclosure, I don't know if this one is on Brutus Monroe or not. I grabbed what I had. So this is Deco foil. The color, I will tell you. Hang on. The color, is it on here? Maybe, maybe not. Enchanted Rose.
Oh,
is the color.
I don't have that one.
Again, not sure. Did not get it at Brutus Monroe, but I know I think we do carry some Deco foil. So any heat foil will work on these. So when you do these, you just want to make sure that you're on, when you take these out of the package, you've got the right side that's up. And now I can't remember, and it looks like this side. We'll find out when I foil it, I guess. You're going to foil it just like you do any normal foil. You want to make sure it's in a carrier sheet. And the colored side, the colored side up, just like your normal foil. I am using the Gina K on number 3 setting for mine. Gina K Fuse, that is. Run that through. And then I'm going to do the same, I think, to this one. I wasn't going to, but we're going to. So you all can see what this looks like. Another carrier here. So again, these are dual foil. So this piece is your foilable piece where that black writing is. Like so.
Oh, now Candy's enabling me. It was $170 plus shipping at Scrapbook.
Yeah, she will too. All right. Fingers crossed I did this on the right side, which looks like I might have. Foil, you just let it cool, same as always, right? Maybe I didn't. I did not. Let's flip and try again. When I did this on the sample card, I lucked out. I got it on the right side the first time.
I have my squeaky clean right by me to clean up that stamp. I'm telling you, I love my squeaky clean. And if you have a glass board, whether it be magnetic or not, but any kind of glass surface, the squeaky clean even helps get super glue off of the surface. Trust me, I have done that and found out.
That's good to know. I just did a video for some tape runner, and I had tape runner all over it. That stuff was hard to get off. I had to use like a strong cleaner.
Yeah, squeaky
So,
clean, spray it, let it sit for just a couple of minutes and wipe, and it really should have most of that gone.
oh, oh, you know what? There's just that something about foiling and that satisfaction of the peel. Like they're just seriously, that looks awesome. So that's your dual foil panel. All right, my acetate. Oh, that's stuck. It looks like. And now your acetate, same thing. If you do it on the right side on the second try. Oh yeah, you can kind of see I've got my pattern on there, right?
Yep.
And then you just get a nice shimmer on that pattern. You can leave it black if you want. You don't have to foil it. And I cut that to be the size of my full panel. What I'm going to do with this one, I don't have a die, the exact shape of this. So I'm just going to use my ruler with a finger blade and cut this out. And then I'll do the same with my card. I'll have to just hand cut with a razor blade this out.
Oh, Isis, now I have you enabling me too? Ah!
Is she trying to get you on the Altenew one?
No, electric.
Oh, just electric in general.
Yep. Yep.
I was hesitant. This is my second electric. Not going to name the first one I bought. Doesn't matter. I wasn't impressed. It just things warped on it, and like I could never get it to work. I think I've used it 3 times, and then it's just sat there. But now this tool, Walter, if you don't have it, the finger blade.
Yeah.
That is a must-have.
Yeah, so I don't have the finger blade. I always just use my trusty X-Acto knife. But I saw you using that, and that does that does look cool.
Oh,
You're
I
a
love it.
facilitator, Isis.
What'd she say?
She said, I consider myself a facilitator.
Yes. All right, cut that out. Now I'm just going to take my Brutus Monroe pre-scored card panel. Line this up. And then lightly trace this out, and then I'll use my finger blade to cut this out. On my other one, because it was a round die and it lined up perfectly with the size die that I had, I die cut the front out. I lined it up just like this. I placed the die on it and then just ran it through the die cutting machine, my Big Shot. Just do the same thing here. Are you moving on to number 2?
You know, I'm gonna do. I mean, this is literally going to take minutes to do. So yes, I'm gonna do a second one.
Cool.
Just because
Why
with
not?
these beautiful panels, you don't need a whole lot. And since I have some of these flowers left over, they're perfect to go ahead and adorn a card panel. So I'm going to do it.
So I'm going to do it. Well, hi, Cindy. Oh, you're never too late. Never too
Hey,
late.
Cindy. I've been seeing your beautiful cards from the retreat on the Cape, and they are spectacular.
All right, no judging on this. I got off center slightly, but that's
Oh,
just the way it is.
I'm always off center, my friend.
Why did I knew you were going to say that?
I feel like it's the story of my life.
It's yeah, I just got off kilter, but that's okay. Just a little.
Let's see.
What's that song? Just a little bit. Is that the song?
Just a little bit. I was thinking of respect. Just a little bit.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
Okay. Okay. So I already had one of the. I don't remember the exact name of this color, but it is from Brutus Monroe. Let me find it. Oh no, you know what? Did some of the older cardstock? And no, here it is. This was. Oh no, it's some of the new. It's Sky. So this is the Sky that I'm going to use for my card base, because this one here will go in nicely with that. So I'm going to trim that down a little bit more. Let's move you to the side. And let's move you to the side.
That's it. Wiggle it. Just a little bit. That's what it is, Candy. That's the song I had in my head.
Oh, okay.
Wiggle it. Just a little bit.
Ah.
And that's all the karaoke you're getting out of me.
Look at Candy breaking out the tunes.
All right. Here was my rule of thumb when I did this. How do I glue this down without seeing it? So that's why I ended up with the flowers on the front and then the butterflies. So the butterflies help me hold up the top. But my dilemma is going to be I wanted the flowers coming up from the top of this so that, well, maybe I'll just do shorter flowers. So there's just a little bit right here versus all of that. Let me look.
Hey, Drea, you eat and enjoy, and we'll keep you entertained. Sound like a plan?
Yeah. Heidi ho ho. Here's the fun part about this die. You can layer them because they are made to layer, or you don't have to layer them. Because I feel like they work just fine not layered as well. And it was a puzzle piece trying to figure out what layers went where. We're going to go without layering them tonight, I think. I think we're going to make the garden grow this direction.
Farmer Shawn, how do you make your garden grow?
Garden grow.
Okay, where did I put? There they are. Hey, Melissa, how are you?
Hey, friend. Just chatting her up the other. Yes, was that? I don't know. Was that yesterday or today? I can't remember. Chatting
Oh,
up.
cool. Hope you had fun at your dinner with the fam and the trivia. Or maybe you're still there.
I think honestly, this is maybe my second time using this acetate. I'm just as guilty.
I used it on some design team cards during last year. And I really like it. I didn't foil it, but honestly, this is, I think, my favorite time using it and making these flowers. I don't know. There's just something about them that I really, really like.
Did you use the pattern one for the flowers, like the same one I used? So
Um,
it's got the sewn pattern on them.
yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And then just die cut them out. Hi, Karen. We went on, it was a few minutes after 7. Oh, good. You're home from dinner. Nice. Cool, cool.
Melissa, I have not eaten the tenderloin yet. It is probably going to be a meal for Saturday evening.
Ooh, tenderloin, huh?
It's a Midwest thing that some people just don't seem to know about, but I was at a meat raffle. Do you know what a meat raffle is, Walter?
Um, I don't.
So I was um at the brewery downstairs of my building,
Hmm.
and they were having a meat raffle. And so a meat raffle is anybody that's from the Midwest. I know Candy's got to know what this is. Sandy should know what this is. Um, I'm not sure who else is in the chat that's from the Midwest here. You buy a ticket, and they're usually like a bucket ticket, and it depends on how they do it. Last night he just had a little bucket. He was kind of spinning like a bingo bucket and then drawing the ticket. Sometimes they'll have like it looks like a roulette wheel kind of thing, and they're using the numbers or bingo. It's all varies depending on the bar.
Okay.
And then you're buying a ticket essentially just to win meat.
Oh, well, I can think of worse things to win.
Well, and it's usually like good meat from like a meat locker, like
Hmm.
really good meat.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, I wanted a tenderloin. I literally was like, it was free tickets as long as for every 2 beers you had, you got a free ticket.
Nice.
And I had a couple tickets.
Nothing wrong with that. No shame here.
No, mm-mm.
And I mean, come on, a tenderloin, delicious.
I know.
And how many dinners you're going to be able to get out of that?
I could probably get 2, if not 3, out of how big it is.
Nice. And if you slice it up nice and thin, you could even make a sandwich.
Oh, for
Mm,
sure, for
yeah.
sure.
Oh, good stuff.
So when we were texting, I think I was still at the bar, and I was like, "I just won meat raffle," and she's like, "What?"
What you talking about, Willis?
Well, some people that don't know, they're like you're buying tickets at a bar to win meat? Like, what? Yes.
James Marlowe says, "Hi, Shawn. They are fun. Congrats."
Hey, James, thank you. Yes.
Oh, there it is. Candy's never heard of it.
Oh, that's not possible. She knows all this Midwest stuff.
Shanna says they have giant tenderloins.
Yes. It's usually really, I'm not kidding. It's like good meat.
Oh yeah, I bet. And the thing is, like, they're not difficult to cook.
Mm-mm.
You just want to make sure that, I mean, at least the way I like it, which is at most medium. I prefer medium rare, but at most medium. If you're somebody who likes things a little bit more well done, then you do risk overcooking it, in my opinion. But so easy, nice to season and delicious.
Mine's got to be done mooing. I don't like too raw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And people
That
always,
wasn't judgment.
no, no, no. I know. Yeah. Oh, I heard. Oh, like I could see your nose crinkle as you were saying it. Oh, okay. Hmm.
Oh, funny. No, and see, my father's the same way. So when I made a prime rib roast on Christmas Eve, I took it out of the oven and it was perfect. I had to let it rest and then cut it and put some back in the oven for him.
Because he likes it. He likes his more well done than too.
He likes it well done. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like,
Me too.
Dad, what are you doing?
But I will do a prime rib, but I'll usually like the kind of the more towards the end. I'll take that just a little bit more raw or not well done. Um, but I think it's because of the flavor of it, right? Like it
Oh,
just
yeah.
tastes better, but I'm missing a
Yeah.
leaf.
Yeah. Because, I mean, essentially, a prime rib is just a huge ribeye steak if you think about it. It's the
Right.
same cut, and it's so nicely marbled. That's why I love, love, love ribeyes.
All
They
right.
are.
I'm missing a leaf, and if I can find the green, I'll just cut one quick. Let's do a tall one here.
Yeah, I hear you, Candy. I'm right between, like, if I could get it perfect between medium rare and medium, that would be what I would want.
I can do medium. I usually do medium to medium well. I can, depending on the steak, I could do a medium. Oh, see, I got one on my team, Andrea.
Oh, jeez, Drea.
Yeah, it's got it. I don't need it to moo as I bite into it. I don't
T-bone.
need. I don't need that guilt.
Just gonna die cut some leaves for these flowers this time.
All right, we're gonna risk putting one down here just to
Well, Isis,
have
I
a.
have to tell you, my prime rib recipe is foolproof. I mean, it's honestly one of the easiest things that you can cook. And what I like to do is I start it out in a 450-degree oven for 30 minutes to let it sear, then just reduce it down to 325 for the rest of the time. Don't really open the oven or anything, just let it go. And oh my goodness.
Okay, so I decided to put two bugs here in the corner. Hopefully it doesn't look too out of place. I could have put just gems there, so I had something to glue underneath too. And I'll put glue under my flowers and glue under this one. I'll put a gem up in the corner here. I could actually probably put behind that scissor. Might work too if I could get it just a little bit behind the scissor here for my glue spots. kind of like vellum. You got to find a good way to glue it.
Yep. Oh, Isis, that's hysterical. Yeah, I prefer not a whole lobster. I would much rather it be taken out of the shell for me. I don't want to do the work. Love a good lobster roll, though.
Oh, yes. I don't know if I like these gems with this color background. I think I have some Brutus Monroe. One that might look better. Yeah. We're going to go this one. I need to get a new jewel picker still. My tips completely busted on me.
Oh.
And I felt like it was one of those tools I didn't use very much until now. I don't have one, and now I'm like, every time I turn around, I need that jewel picker.
It does make a difference. And like my card that I made for the design team this week, where I had all of these jewels around my heart, I couldn't imagine doing it without that tool.
Oh yeah. Nothing else works as good, like even tweezers, because then you got to remember the reverse tweezers to let it go,
Mm-hmm.
and then to get it to come off. My fingers are just too nubby to try to use, especially for little ones like this.
Oh, Sandy, that's nice of you. She said she's going to give you a wax pencil on Saturday.
On Saturday. Yeah, it's in my cart to replace. I just didn't order because I was like, maybe I want to add a few things. Let's do, I'm going to do these sparkly ones, though, on my butterflies. I guess this one's a dragonfly, not a butterfly. Kind of like these cute little flowers from this die cut.
I do too. Yeah, that was a great die set, and I love the glass jar too.
Mm-hmm.
Going to use some Brutus Monroe tinsel shimmer pin to kind of spice up these leaves a little bit. Let me get a piece of scrap paper so I don't do too much damage. Oh, that's right. It's twist. I was pushing.
Not bad.
Silvery. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Ooh, I just looked up. Like the color combo on that one.
Oh, on this card?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Just an example of how quick you can actually make a card using these panels. So if you need one, like, in a jiffy, and you have these kinds of panels around, you can do it.
Well, and they're fun to kind of just take and like add, take a stencil and just add a little chroma paste or something, glitter glaze or something over it just to give it a little something, something and go. Like you don't have to do a whole lot.
Yep. Absolutely.
Or anything. Like these are foilables. You can foil these, maybe use a die cut to die cut them out, and away you go. I mean, it's what you want to put into it, but they're still fun to. You can still do a little mixed media on them too,
Mm-hmm.
This acetate is kind of fun to just really rack your brain and kind of come up with something on them, you know?
Yeah,
I got off a little bit too. I'm
absolutely.
off. I am literally off on everything. Like off by the hair in my chinny chin just a little bit tonight. Here we go.
Yeah. We'll use this scrap to stamp a sentiment.
Walter's gone for 2 for the win for the evening.
Well, again, I admit I'm not going to say I cheated, but when I was doing
No,
my first card, I did all of my foiling then. So
no, I love the fact that you're like, let's just knock out another one. Yeah, the duofoils, they're just fun to just not do the norm and stretch and do something fun with them.
mhm.
Um, I wonder if I had one that I've done a ton. I think I packed it up to mail back already. That I threw a bunch of paste and stuff on. It must have been in the box. Here's one. Another design team, but it was same concept. I mean, I just threw like, you can throw these pastes through a stencil on them, throw some extra bling of paper and just different patterns on them.
Mhm.
The new one from this release, Candy. So I'm assuming you're talking about the new Valentine's release. I'm assuming those papers were awesome. Yeah, get out that acetate. It's I don't think we use it enough. Actually, none of us do. I mean, between us live streamers and even our design team stuff, it's kind of like we need to use that more.
Yeah.
Now I
Well,
feel like I could grab that instead of my vellum maybe, or even throw vellum behind it so you can see the pattern on it and use it as a little focal, like a die cut with the vellum and put something on it.
yeah. Well, and now this year, with the way the teams are structured for Brutus Monroe, you'll be seeing my team using these panels and acetate and washi and creative cards and all those fun things,
Mm-hmm.
as well as pastes and everything, a lot more. That will be our focus. And I'm lucky to have a fabulous team. Pam, who is here tonight with us, and Sandy, and
Mm-hmm.
Annie, and Jill. So I think we're off to a fun start, and I can't wait to start seeing projects.
Me too. I like the team focus. I like it because I think it'll drive more creativity too, where the team's doing all the same, but like you guys got consumables. I'm on the subscription team, so anything with a subscription, you'll see me playing with and doing stuff with. So I'm super excited. Yeah. Before I
Mhm.
forget, we forgot to housekeep. So we are the design team. So products given to us this evening were for free. I do have my collab links. Walter doesn't have one. So I have collab links for the individual products. I do have the link for the bundle for the evening, which was the 3 packs, in there as well. So if you want to use those, feel free. We've added some extra consumables. If you want to remember what those were, you can go rewind at the beginning. We talked about the extras that we used. Um, but yeah, we got some great stuff coming up for our lives even. You're
Yeah.
ready, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
All
Whenever
right.
you are, take your time.
All right. Well, this was my first example that I just used. I couldn't do the same one because there was not enough panels of the same. So this one had the round die cut. Oh, I forgot to add my washi on this in the inside. I'll do that while you're doing yours. I added some washi, that duofoil washi, um, on the inside of mine. is where I put mine. So this card, I just did a different panel, cut out the section that had the sentiment and stuff on it, and then oops, little thing on there. I'm gonna actually put washi, I think, straight across. And then my acetate panel to cover that up for my little window that I foiled both these pieces, and then I used that lumen die set for all the flowers and stems.
Awesome.
And I
I
added the
love.
crystals from Brutus Monroe. These are, is the name on this little tiny jar. These were for, Red Shift, they're called.
Nice. I love how you mixed up your design this week, versus the original one.
Well, I had to because there was only
Yeah.
one of these, which was fine. I'm
Yep.
like, I can just show a different version of it, you know.
Mm, cool.
I'll throw my washi in here while you're doing
So,
yours.
all right. This was my original. Again, having that flower in the center. My bow was a little smaller on the original, but I went a little bit larger with the bow tonight. And I also used a different panel in the background because I had already used that one, but just to change it up a bit, but essentially the same design. And then since I had some of these vellum and acetate flowers left over, I used them on a second card using one of the foilable panels in the background, added in some leaves, added in some of those gems for the center of the flower, and just added a sentiment onto it. Thanks, Melissa.
Any die cut flower, cutting it out of different stuff, I just love. Acetate, pattern paper, you know.
Yeah, I love flowers cut from patterned paper,
Yeah,
especially if it's like the patterned paper that has writing on it. My favorite. I love it.
same. Totally the same. All right, there. I added my little piece of washi in there.
Thanks, Candy.
All right. Should we head up?
Nice. Let's do it.
All right. There we go.
Thanks, Julia. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Fun.
Thanks for showing up for us. Hopefully this gave you some ideas to get some that acetate stash out or invest into one of these washi bundles that have the sewn pattern was the one that we used tonight. That if you're looking for what we used, and all the links are in the description.
Yeah. And, also use some of that foil because it adds such a nice little touch on.
Totally. Hey, Brandon. All right, there we are. So we get to start our little flow of stuff next week, it sounds like. So we're using the subscription products. Um, it might be a honkin' good time probably next week. How was that? Was that pretty good? You didn't say anything.
You know what, Shawn? I'm down with that.
Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. Well, why don't we just flutter away and we'll see them next week.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't say something first. You always have a good one.
I wasn't even thinking. Honestly, this week has exhausted me, and I'm just like, I just want to get through tomorrow, the end of the day, for my day job, and then just have a long weekend.
That's probably why I'm so loopy. Oh goodness. All right, you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for hanging with
See you
us.
next week. Bye.